Oh, my audio is not working because I didn't plug the dang thing in. What are we doing here? Audio. Hey, there we go. We got to plug all the things in. Ball 2. All right. All right. Ooh, ball inside. Ball 3. All right. All right. Let's see if I'm getting audio inside. Ball 3. Oh wow, that's really loud or something. That's really loud. I'll close that down. Why am I? All right. How's that? Is that any better? How's my audio? Ball 4.
Let's go, Teddy.
All right. In comes Teddy. Teddy will be standing into the 4th batter. I'm still scratchy on my audio, and I don't know what's going on. Teddy now standing in there with the first pitch. Swing and a miss. Ball gets past the catcher. Everybody's going to advance 30 feet or 70 feet. Oh man, where are we at here? Where's my? Oh, there it is. 2 strikes to Teddy. Not having a strong at bat right now. So swing and a miss, strike 3. No. And in comes Christopher now. Christopher with 2 outs, runners on second and third. And really need a single here to drive these runners home and really get them in. Chris, swing and a miss.
Keep your hands back. Let's go, Jackrabbits.
Chris with the ground ball off the glove of the third baseman. All right, and a run scores.
Hey, vamos. Mira, Antonio, your brother.
And the Jackrabbits now up 1-0. Oh, ball past third baseman. That's going to go way down the line. And we don't advance the runner on third, but we do take Chris over to third. Johnny now in. Swing and miss.
Bring a ball for me. Hey!
Ball outside.
Yeah.
All right. Oops, I apologize. It's just 1-1. Pop up, head back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball. Mile-an-hour pitch. 1 run in.
Say siéntate. She just did it to her.
Alright, where is my parent? second. So we'll go to the bottom half of the second. Or sorry, bottom half of the first, excuse me. And Teddy will be on the mound. 55 is the first pitch. All right, trying to go through all my messages here and see what I got for the 44-mile-an-hour curveball. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure why my audio is quite so scruffy. I'm going to turn it down a little bit, see if that helps. But other than that, we're looking finally good here as we go on the bottom of the first. Jackrabbits were able to put one on the board on the top of the first. And Teddy's on the mound. Teddy very much enjoys pitching. Excited to throw. Oh no. Okay. I don't know what's happening. I thought I didn't even see the batter, so.
And he got booty out of there. He's gonna eat it.
All right. Oh, I should put this away. I'm not going to mic up Tony. All right. Here comes Coach Nick. Just bringing the ball out, I guess. Never mind. All right, ump's finally heading off. Says ball's in coming down, which Teddy should have done that. Eastside should have maybe done that 2 or 3 pitches ago. But here we go. I'm getting ready to go to the. Assuming that is the. Our defense will have Teddy on the mound, whose battery mate will be Eastside behind the plates. We'll have Cole starting at first, Aaron at second, Jorge at short, and Gianni at third. In left, I've got Joe.
Got 3 J's in the
Is that Joe?
Joe, Jack, and Javon.
Oh, Joe, Jack, and Javon in the outfield. It's the J outside. Teddy with a 53-mile-an-hour fastball outside. I think we're good. I don't know if you want to pull it up on YouTube and see it. My audio was like a little, I don't know, funky, but like funky in it like it was too close or something. Foul ball, straight back, 56-mile-an-hour pitch there. Teddy hovers in and around the mid-50s, working on a mid-40s changeup, and he has a breaking ball that he thinks he can throw. Some days he can, some days he can't. So let's see how it looks today. 55-mile-an-hour fastball on the outside. Teddy fouling towards first base, so therefore pulling his pitches to the outside. Ball in the dirt, 56. Straight to the catcher. Teddy needs to move over a little bit towards third base on the rubber since he's kind of fallen away. Eastside sets up way inside. Hop up, out of play, foul ball. Count goes full. All right, and so full count now. Chance for Teddy to come back and get this batter.
Here we go, Teddy.
I kind of like the LJ outfield. That's a new for us. So we'll see. But a lot of good leather out there for fly balls. Foul ball, straight back. 57 on that one. Teddy bringing the heat today. 6 pitches through this one batter. He and I have an ongoing debate and discussion about how few pitches he can pitch an inning to get out. So Teddy's balls are a little elevated today. Normally he's around the bottom of the strike zone. Foul ball straight back. But Teddy is confident in his changeup. He throws changeup right now. A little blurry and the audio is fuzzy. Hey, thanks, Brandon. We will work. I know the audio. I'm trying to figure out what's happening with my audio. I might change these transmitters here in a second. Right up the middle, right to Jack. Good conversation from the infield there, telling him where to go. So Teddy now with his elevated fastballs is going to have to either blow it past everybody, or he is going to have to or he's going to have to start getting the ball lower in the zone here. Man on first. Throw over. Stay safe. All right. Brandon, shoot me a text. Tell me if the audio is any better. I don't know why it's fuzzy. The strike and the throw down. Oh, bounces past our second baseman. Runner steals. Decent throw. A little short hop there, though. Maybe if I change. So runner on second now. 1 strike to the batter. If I put the ball down, or put the mic down here, is that going to be helpful? All right. A conversation here with coaches to Teddy, it looks like. I'm not sure. Oh, I guess they have kids about and out of order here. Looks like everybody's consulting their lineup card. So I don't have the Chargers lineup. So it looks like we had horrible traffic getting here for everybody. So many folks were late, and so looks like the SJ Chargers may have had a kid who was on there, but all right. So the SJ Chargers player did not make it to the game on time, was slotted in here in the lineup. We were batting out of order. However, it does not appear, both coaches are being cool about it, does not appear as though the Chargers are going to pay the 1 out penalty of batting out of order. So runner on second. Teddy gives him a little bit of notice. Instead, pitch in the dirt. Runner fakes like he's going. Does not go. Ball 1. Coach talking to Teddy from the dugout. Teddy looking over. Ground ball right to Jorge. The runner goes to third on the out. So good job to Jorge on that, who picked up the ball and wisely just took the out first. So Teddy generally is a ground ball pitcher because he keeps the ball down, so he needs his infield to back him up, and that was an excellent play by Jorge. Really quite beautiful field conditions given all the rain we've had here. Folks have been paying attention, but just an absolute ton of rain. That ball is lifted to left in the gap. That ball will score 1. Joe retrieves it. He's going to get the ball in, and they run it back in to 2. So a double. So Teddy not fooling anybody tonight, unfortunately. So that will be need to get some outs here. But with his elevated fastball, it's pretty straightforward to hit. And so he's got to get the ball down like he did to the previous batter, the one that we got the ground ball on. Ball high, 55. All right. Coach reminding Teddy to have some fun. Getting strikes is what makes Teddy have fun. So let's see if he does that here. Strike. Oh, and not getting a call on what should have been a strike there because he hasn't been around the plate at all today. So you don't get those calls unless you earn them. Teddy quickly cruising for a very short outing tonight. Steps off, no throw. So I don't know if you can see this on the I don't know if you can see this. There are actually two rubbers. There's a rubber at the 50 mound. Swung and a miss. That was 56. That was nice. Yeah, a little gasolina. There are two rubbers out here. We got one at the 50-foot mark, and then I guess the other one's probably at 60 foot, 6 inches. Teddy steps off. Somebody barking at him, and then another dog quite literally barking. So getting his bearings about him. Back on the rubber. Comes set. Gets his pitch. Pop up. Teddy is going to get underneath it. Foul ball, and he catches it. He is out. 2 down. Good heads-up play by Teddy. What I really love there is he had no question. He was going for it, and as such, made the out. There was really no one else who was going to make that catch. So good for him. And then wisely turned and looked to see what the runner was doing. On that, the runner...
I've been said that since last year.
Well, what?
The terror on the mound, man.
He's the terror on the mound. I like it. Nightmare. Helpful comments from my friend Eugene, talking about Teddy being a terror on the mound. Teddy steps off. Pitcher and batter not in sequence here. We got quite a bit of cat and mouse. Next pitch. Ball is outside again. Teddy again falling off towards first on his follow through. All the way, step towards home. Next pitch. There it is. And that ball is going to drop in. Javon holds the ball too long, and ball does go home, but there's no play. So good single by the Chargers player, and good heads-up base running by the base runner. Takes it to a 2-1 lead for the Chargers. Oh, I see. And I just felt my first drop of rain, because of course we can't have nice things in May. I see. Thank you, Brandon. I will go down here and check out if the upper right corner is causing the blurriness, because it's not focused on anything. Swing and a miss. Strike one. For those of you that are living in the Denver Front Range area, we've had just an absolute ton of rain. I've even drove through a rainstorm earlier today and thought for sure the game would be canceled, but not so far, even though we're feeling drizzles right now. Teddy facing a lefty here, so he has been falling towards first. If that's the case, he'll throw a lot of inside pitches to this batter. Teddy keeps the ball over the plate. Strike two. Now he's got him. All right, now we got next pitch. Forthcoming. Runner from first. No lead, real. Ball is on the inside corner. Pulled foul. Cole goes for it, but play made by the first base coach instead. All right, batter steps in now. Teddy doing a better job of keeping the ball all over the plate. Throw over, no play.
You see him, I'll let him know. So he's right there.
And comes set, next pitch. Oh, ball high. Ball high, I like that. That's a high fastball. You're going to want to swing at that. That was 53. Teddy's got a little bit of his jersey hanging out the back. So mom and dad here, super impressed. No one else cares. Ground ball, right to the second baseman, who flips it to short for the out. Maybe not the most direct way to do it, but we will take it. Probably easier just to step on the bag there, but Aaron working on that flip and did it just fine to Jorge. So with that, we get 3 outs in the inning. Not before the Chargers do put 2 runs on the board, however. So I'm going to go down here and work on the camera and see if we can't get it to be a little less to the corner. See if that's a thing. Let's see if that's a thing. Alright, let me try that. I do know that the low light is trouble, and maybe I can play with the light here. I just turned it outdoors setting on, so the green's a ridiculous green of the grass, but that definitely lighted it up, so let's try that. So Brandon or anybody else who's watching, feel free to send me a text on the quality there. And so we go to the top of the second, and we will have Ricardo, Javon, and Aaron up, and hopefully more than that for sure. All right. Thank you so much, sir. All right. I'm getting the thumbs up from fans and listeners saying that we're finally in a good spot on the audio and the video. It only took us a whole inning and a half. The good news is I won't touch anything between games. So if you come back for the 7:30 game, we should be back in the same set. Pitcher here throwing low 50s, so similar to what we hit on a regular basis. No reason the boys shouldn't be putting the ball in play. And we got 2 dogs in the audience here. And all right. I'm very worried about the rain here. I wish they would just roll this thing through, maybe 2-3 warm-up pitches and go. But doing all 7. So here we go. Then we got Ricardo. I see the on-deck circle. Just a little out of frame. Timing himself up here. Ricardo. Oh, I should actually find out what his nickname was. But known for his well-placed bunts and then hustling to get to first. So please his punch with his recent form at the plate. All right. There we go. Ball's down. Carter now ready to step in. Let's see if he just lays one down for a hit here. Third baseman kind of equal with the bag. And first baseman 3 or 4 steps behind the bag. Here it is. And there's your bunt. Right to the pitcher. Pitcher picks it up. Pitcher throws it out. And he is out. What'd you call him? Toquito? No.
Toquecito.
Toquecito.
His nickname is Toquecito.
Toquecito. A little bunt there. Toquecito. Doesn't quite get down the first base line enough. And so therefore thrown out on a nice 1-3 from the Chargers. In steps Javon. Been swinging the bat really well. So this week, on Monday, we were inside the batting cages because it was just too dang wet. On Tuesday, and so we did a lot of working on hitting. On Tuesday, we were on the field, but I say that loosely, as our normal practice field was literally a lake. And so there's So we do some practice on situationals in the outfield, some base running things, but and then yesterday fields were closed, not surprising because the infields were lakes. So how they got this field at Clement Park to be serviceable is really quite a testament to the Parks and Rec team. Whoa, ball way inside. That was 55, so pitcher put some extra heat on that one, but not quite as accurate as previous pitches. Strike 55 on the outside corner. Javon was taken all the way, so that's fine. 3-1 count now. Ball inside. Javon's going to take first. Javon, a real threat to steal, so look for him to get to second here quickly. Aaron now with his brand new bat. I don't know if you guys can see this, but this bat is straight from Miami Vice. It's amazing. It's amazing. I asked if there were batteries to make it glow like that, but apparently that is the natural color. Bright pinks and blues and greens. Javon's back safely. Calls time. Gets back up. And now, kind of open stance. Swing. Miss. Javon with a head first slide safely. Somebody probably missed a sign there, because you're not going to swing and have him going full bore. So we'll work on that. Still things to work on, obviously. So Javon, a big lead off second. He gets back a little bit. Ball's inside. That was 47. I don't know if that was an off-speed pitch or a curve there. There was rumor this guy was throwing a curveball earlier. I didn't see it. Oh, the ball is thrown into center field, but Javon stays safely. Still stays safe at second. Pulls himself back up. So, all right. Javon getting plenty dirty for those. Foul ball off the right hand side. 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Coach, a big fan of white pants. Those of us who have to do laundry, not big fans of the white pants. Ball outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes now with 1 down. It is getting dark and gray here, but there is some blue on the other side, so let's just hope it stays this way. Pop up, into center, behind the center fielder. Oh, that ball's going deep. Javon will score easily from second, and there'll be a double for Aaron. That ties us up. Jabril standing in now, being reminded to be patient. Suggested that maybe he have fun at this at-bat. The crowd full of useful cliches and additional improvements for the batter. Oh, late decision to swing. Ball 1.
Nice.
Sorry, late decision to swing. So that's strike 1. There was probably ball 1. Swing and a miss at 56. So this pitcher, number 25 for Chargers, bringing additional heat with the as he's gotten more pitches under his belt. Strike 3 on the outside corner. That was that pitch that Teddy didn't get that number 25 here gets because he's been around the strike zone. In steps freshly shorn Jack. He used to have an awesome mullet. Now it is tamed, but it makes no difference because he's hit the ball up the middle. Great play by the shortstop to stop the ball from getting the infield, but not enough to get Jack at first, as he seemed to have maybe tripped over the base there. So 2 down, runners on first and third now. Esai will step in. Esai's dropping the tools of his trade from behind the plate there and jumping in. And Joe then will get on deck, so that'll turn the order over again for the Jackrabbits here with Isai up. We are short Isaiah. Oh, that's interesting. But Aaron is now caught. Nope, Aaron went and then didn't go, and then went and then didn't go. And so safely scampers back to third. I think the first baseman was a little unsure where to throw that ball, as was I, honestly. I wasn't sure. I think if the first baseman had thrown it, Aaron would have gone to the other base. So probably wise from foul ball. So okay, there's a question about whether Isai saw the sign there because he was swinging at a pitch where we also had Jack running. So again, you tend to take a pitch so that you don't pop the ball up and then double the runner up. However, there are 2 outs, so you don't have that problem. So that was strike. That was a nice curve. I think that was a 47-mile-an-hour curveball from number 25 there. So Isai now in a bit of a hole. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Swing, and he hits that ball in the left. That ball on a rope. It moves everybody up 70 feet, including Isai himself, and puts the go-ahead run over the plate. They're now up 3-2. Runners on first and third. We have a timeout from SJ Chargers coach. And he's already pointed to the left fielder who promptly sprinted to center field. So not totally sure what's happening here. A pitcher gave the coach the ball. Looks like he is now moving to right field. And we have a new pitcher here from Chargers. So a bunch of defensive position changes there. As number 16 for the Chargers comes in. So we'll let him get warm. I am going to take a bit of a break here. My loving wife packed me some bean burritos so I wouldn't starve, and I'm going to have a couple bites of that while this pitcher warms up. So stay tuned for more of the top of the second inning from Clement Park for Jackrabbits broadcasting Vamos Libres Radio. Joe steps in, runner steals, and now we have second and third, 2 down. Joe with a pop foul to the right. So now we got no balls, 2 strikes, 2 down, 2 runners on. Joe got to be very defensive here, but if there's anybody who can just sort of swing and make contact, it's definitely Joe. Part of the reason why he bats first for us. That ball's in the dirt and far outside on a 59-mile-an-hour pitch. I knew that guy was throwing hard, but seeing nearly 60, so that's on par with Cole, our strongest pitcher on our team. That ball is ejected into center field, over the center fielder's head. That will score 2. Joe at second before the ball's even picked up. Then the ball is held at second with a base clearing double. So again, when you throw that hard and you elevate it, it's pretty easy to turn that ball around, and that's exactly what Joe did there. So I think it was a 58-mile-an-hour fastball right down the middle, and Joe hit it exactly back up the middle over the head of the center fielder. So here steps Jorge, in a little bit of a slump, having a little bit of trouble putting the bat on the ball. But he's going to drop that ball in front of it. Oh, center fielder drops it. Joe did not score. I apologize. Joe only advanced to third. I think it looked like he was maybe waiting to see if that ball was going to get clapped. But Cole stepping in. So Jorge with, I think, down on the ball now, 2 consecutive at-bats. So that's going to definitely help to break his sort of mini slump he was having. Like to see that. Cole in now. Jorge will steal on a ball outside.
All right, Pete.
A cold breeze blowing in across from first to third, and that should be the front, the beginnings of the front here. So we'll see if that's a thing. Cole now sitting pretty with 2 balls and no strikes, and a pitcher throws hard, which he likes. 58 right down the middle. This is the situation where Cole shines. A fastball pitcher who's putting the ball over the plate. Ball in the dirt, 3-1. Oh, he called that a strike? He called that a strike? Oh, sorry. Ball in the dirt. What I meant was a strike in the dirt. So just as wild now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 out. And oops, runners on second and third. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So that ends the top of the second. It is now 5-2 Jack Roberts, and we'll see who's back on the mound. Coach often James likes to give everybody 1 inning, so we'll see who grabs the ball and throws here. It's getting cold quick. Hopefully not accompanied by rain. Looks like Teddy back on the mound. Lots of folks. Lots of folks putting jackets on. A couple umbrellas at the other table coming down. So we're gonna get ourselves what people call some weather. So. Call balls in. Let's get this thing going. It's going to rain. I also didn't bring my cart, so in the event that we really have to skedaddle, I'm going to have to enlist a bunch of folks to help me. So, with all those electronics out here, I hate to have to figure out which of my electronics I love the most. But in the meantime, let's get this inning started. Let's go, Eastside! Call balls in. There we go. Eastside, listen to me. He wastes all his good pitches here in warm-up and then not have any. So again, Teddy back on the mound after a kind of rougher first inning. I think he saw 7 batters, gave up 2 runs. All right, Teddy with the fastball at 51 there, getting accurate. Throw down from Eastside. Good throw. Now we go. Teddy's back in. Number 27 will step in for Woolsey. Chargers Woolsey. With a 5-2 lead going into the second, about a second. Teddy towing the rubber. Let's see if the Jackrabbits can make quick work of this inning. And ball's outside again. Teddy continuing to ball off the mound. Eastside setting up inside now. Teddy's still thrown outside. 51. Coach Hunter giving him some pointers. Teddy's a big fan of Coach Hunter, and so hopefully whatever he said sticks. Falls in the dirt. Whatever he said didn't affect his delivery there. 3-1 now. Teddy's going to have to bring it. You want to at least make 27 earn his way on. You don't want to give him a free pass here. Ball high. Again, not getting their pitches because he's not been close. Runner on first, no down, and he stops the next Chargers batter. Teddy with a 53-mile-an-hour pitch. Ball thrown down to first, gets past the first baseman, but excellent backup there by Jabrell. I apologize, we got new outfielders. We got Jabrell in right. Jack continues to be in center, and it looks like Chris in left now. And same infield, Gianni, Jorge. Oh, pop up, back underneath Chris underneath it. Grabs it. Oh, it pops out of his glove. So that was single for the batter there. So first and second out, nobody down. And I apologize, we got Ricardo on second. So another defensive change there. Cole still anchoring first base. First and second. Teddy comes set. Teddy makes the motion, but by then Ricardo had already left, so Teddy wisely doesn't throw. Bunts, foul ball, hits number 25 while he's still in the box, so that is a foul ball. In the event that 25 had left the batter's box, he would be out by being hit by a ball in play, even if it's in foul territory. But because he was in the batter's box, it is simply a foul ball. Foul ball, 52-mile-an-hour pitch off to the right. So I just saw a flash of lightning off in the distance. We operate, I think, under a 10-mile lightning warning. So everybody here quickly turning on their weather bug and seeing what how far away that was. Swing and a miss! That was 41-mile-an-hour curveball or changeup. I'm not sure what that was, but man, that was pretty. One down. I think it was supposed to be a curveball while it was thrown kind of inside, but then it was more or less a changeup. But full 10-mile-an-hour difference there for Teddy on that pitch, and just looked too good for that batter to not swing. Runner goes to third. He'll be out by a mile. All right, runner is thrown out by Isai and Gianni. Gianni with a high tag there. Thankfully, the throw from Isai was so early that there was no worry there about that. You want to see Gianni get that tag down a little bit closer to the ball and a little bit closer to the ground. Runner did advance to second, though. It was a double steal. So 2 down, runner on second. Suddenly, things are looking rosy for Teddy after a rough start to the inning. He's now got 2 out and just a runner on second. New batter here with no count. Oh, no, there's strike on a curve. Teddy's curve is working. I believe the first pitch was a ball. Yeah, 101. So 1 ball, 1 strike, and 2 out. Teddy's curveball coming in low 40s and his fastball in the low 50s. There's pop up. Gianni scrubs it. Foul ball. Heads up play by the Jackrabbits there to let that go foul when they couldn't catch it. Had some spin on it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We need Teddy to get this 3rd strike here. So Teddy's throwing a couple of slow curves or changeups. Needs to come back with a fastball here. That's what he does. The ball gets away from Isai, 54 miles an hour. Runner advances on the pass ball. A loud pitch. I don't know. Probably a loud pitch. It was quite high. But Isai did get his glove on it because he's very good defensively. So baseball scoring would say that that becomes then a pass ball. 2-2-2. Deuce is wild. And a swing and a line drive into left center. Oh! And the center fielder and the left fielder run into each other. Ball is dropped. That is a scary double for our outfielders. It looks like Chris is well, both of them really are not in a good place. So the coach is wisely telling them to take a knee, to lay down. And so now the whole team running out, unless the Jackrabbits 12U team knows CPR or first responder. I'm not sure what they're all doing. The good news is Coach Hunter is studying to be a nurse and is doing a lot of practicums, and if there's any medical need out there, it will be addressed by Coach Hunter. So I'm guessing we'll probably have a sub for left and maybe center field on this. But good swing by the the Woolsey. So that put him on second before the timeout was called. So it looks like, trying to make sense of it, it looks like Chris will not be coming out. It looks like Jack will not be coming out. It looks like everybody is... they slammed right into each other. It was like knees to knees, kind of a knees to hips maybe. Oh, I take that back. Aaron is being defensively substituted for Chris. Jack is still anchoring center. Coach Hunter walking off with Chris, who's holding, looks like maybe a hip or abdomen. But, playing it tough. Coach Hunter just made him laugh, so can't be that bad because he got a good giggle there. Coach Hunter and Chris will leave the field. Teddy on the rubber now. Play resumes with a runner on second. Teddy the throwback. Oh! Ricardo puts the swipe down on the helmet. Just a little too late though, but it was a good throw and a good catch. It will definitely keep that runner close, which is the whole purpose of that throwback. Teddy with the pitch. 53 on the corner. So took a little off that one, but a little bit more accurate. That's what we need now. We just need one more out, and we need strikes. So, but see how that changed from last inning to this inning? Teddy got closer to the plate. He got those curveballs over, and so now he's getting the benefit of the doubt. Teddy with a 51 mile an hour fastball there. Now no balls, 2 strikes. Look for the curveball here. So Teddy's got to make sure this curves and doesn't. Oh, curveball in the dirt. Fabulous stop by Isai. Throw through the center or to the second, and Jorge grabs the ball.
All right, here we go, Teddy.
No play at second, but a good heads-up play by everybody. From the Chargers player who thought the ball might have got past him to the great scoop by Jorge. Teddy comes set. Curveball. Hung that curveball a little bit. Aaron is underneath it. No, never mind. It was beyond Aaron. So a hanging curveball there. We'll follow doubles with doubles. So you gotta get that curveball to break if you're gonna throw it. Otherwise, it just comes in as a 41-mile-an-hour fastball. Well,
The score.
5-4. 5-4, we're ahead, yeah. Tying run is on second. Go-ahead run is come up to bat. What the heck? There you go. Tell you now. Come set. Ball's outside on a 53-mile-an-hour fastball. Teddy not having his strongest outing. Just some mojo. Not sure what.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Next pitch. Ball's in the dirt. Ball 2. Teddy really laboring now. I would suggest that he's probably has a pretty short leash. I know coach wants to make sure everybody has a chance to pitch, but he's got to get himself out of this jam. Ground ball through the hole. Good start by Aaron. Runner will advance to third. Big drops coming down now, ladies and gentlemen. We are gonna have some trouble here. I'll have to figure out if we're gonna have a rain delay and just keep that camera running, or if you should just plan on make sure that you've hit you've hit the subscribe and the notification bell on YouTube, so you get it. Ball high. He's out by a mile. Second east side with a phenomenal throw to end the inning as the rain really starts coming down now, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have to figure out how much more baseball we've got here, but Esai got him. He knew it. A beautiful caught stealing. So that was 2 caught stealings for Esai in that inning. Really, Esai was the champion of getting the outs there. So we shall see how this goes as we go to the top of the third. Jackrabbits 5 and the Chargers Woolseys 4. As we are all grown-ups are scrambling for cover, I'm told Chargers to go back out on the field. If we have a top of the third, it will be Teddy, Chris, assuming that his leg is better, and Gianni. How's Chris's leg? Do you think is he done? He's good? Oh, no. Oh, he caught a cleat? No, that's going to leave a mark.
Hopefully they don't wear metal spikes yet.
Yeah, not at all. The plastic molded spikes for that reason, honestly. I mean, that's, the kids don't know where they're at necessarily on the field, so. Now, Garrett, what are you seeing? Is this just passing, or are we going to get?
For an hour.
Oh, it's for an hour? Because it kind of looked like it was coming this way, and if so, we're all right. But looking not great right now for what? Well, that says possible light rain for the next hour, but that doesn't mean continuous. Woo! Hi, you. The dog came over and said hello to me. That's what that was about. Oh, we're starting to see rain. I found a little dry spot, but even that the rain will find, so. No bueno. No bueno. Oh, my brand new battery is just getting rained on. No. All right. Ball's in now. We're going to see Teddy stepping in. Teddy struck out his last time up. Okay. Swung it and missing 3 straight pitches. The first pitch apparently is a strike. It looked really low to me.
That was a strike.
Oh, I already missed 2? Jeez. All right, Teddy takes a ball. Teddy's down 1 ball, 2 strike. I don't think so. I'm back a little bit, so I should start putting stuff away if I watch my kid swing here. Teddy with a foul ball. Off to the right. Bam ball. Sorry, that drops in. And then Teddy gets a little greedy. He'll take the single there. He swung loud as if he was going to run for a double on a 92-foot pop-up. In steps now Chris, fresh off his cleating by his teammate. Let's see if he can put that behind him with a big swing here. Teddy likely with a steal sign here. Teddy does go. Ball in the dirt. Hey, safe. Does not make... the throw was a little behind him. And... Okay, I'll take care of that.
Do you want something to cover that?
Well, I was just going to get him to do... Oh, swing and a ball in his eyes. Strike 1 for Chris. Oh, we've now called for rain. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm trying to figure out if we're going to have a rain delay and just keep going, or if we're going to turn this off here. I think I need to go grab my camera, so we're going to call this good. Make sure that you have subscribed and hit the notification bell so you get the heads up when we come back, if we come back. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining us for Broadcast Radio, Jack Rose Broadcasting, and we will be back when and if the rain stops.